Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, is going to be served this week. Most likely she will be served with custody papers by her husband, Michael Corinthos, last played by Chad Duell. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, has been assuring her that he will not let Michael take custody of his and Willow's children. Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Morkmako, away from Willow, but Willow could start to lose faith. Now that Drew has been drugged and involved in a sordid scandal, she could indeed blame Drew and start to lose faith in him. Willow has been indicating to others, including her mother, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, that is doubting whether or not she should believe Drew. She questions her decision but quickly reassures herself that Drew is a good person and is telling the truth. She continues to stand by Drew, even though a small part of her seems to tell her not to. Now that Drew is involved in a scandal, it does not make Willow look good, especially to a judge who would be deciding custody of her children. Willow would be served with papers that Michael is suing for full custody of their children, and Willow would be devastated. She knows that if Michael goes after her, she doesn't have much of a chance of getting custody, especially since she cheated and ultimately left Michael for his uncle, Drew, and Drew hasn't had favorable press lately either. The whole matter is not good for Willow, and she should be worried. She would realize that maybe she was too hasty to move in with Drew so fast, and start to blame Drew for pushing her into decisions that she is not yet ready to make. Drew would try to assure Willow that they can beat Michael, and that she will not lose custody of her children. Willow would doubt it and lose faith that Drew can help her keep her kids. Drew would be upset that he has lost control over the woman he loves. Willow would not know what to do next and tells Drew that she has some reevaluating to do. She would do anything to keep her kids. Willow would turn to her newest confidant, Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, who would tell Willow that she needs to do what is best for her children, not what is best for Drew. She needs to move out of Drew's house and try to reach an agreement with Michael so she can keep her children in her life. Others have urged Willow to do the same thing, but she may need to hear it from someone impartial, like Isaiah, in order for the message to be received. Isaiah and Willow could grow closer as a result as well. Port Charles is about to be rocked by another emotional storm, and this time it centers around Willow Corinthos and the man she trusted the most, Drew Kane. As the repercussions of a deeply buried secret explode onto the scene, Willow's carefully rebuilt life begins to unravel. With her marriage to Michael still recovering from past deceptions and her own health journey still a factor, the last thing Willow expected was a betrayal from Drew, the man who had been like a surrogate brother and protector. But in classic Port Charles fashion, nothing stays hidden for long, and a legal bombshell is about to turn Willow's world upside down. In the aftermath, she may find solace in the most unexpected place. Isaiah, the gentle, compassionate nurse practitioner who supported her during her darkest health crisis, re-enters her life. And this time, he's not just there for medical care. Drew's shocking legal decision stuns Willow. Drew Kane has long been seen as a man of honor, someone who values integrity above all else. Since his return from captivity, he's tried to walk a straight path, rebuilding his life, his relationships, and his standing in the community. But recent business entanglements with Aurora Media and the lengths he's gone to protect the company have led him down a murky legal path. And Willow is blindsided when she learns he has made a secret deal that crosses moral lines. It all begins when a confidential court filing becomes public, revealing that Drew used information from confidential medical records, including details from Willow's leukemia treatment, to manipulate a merger deal with a medical tech company. Though Drew didn't leak her name directly, the document points unmistakably to her case, and the implication that he used it for personal gain devastates her. "He used my suffering for profit," Willow confides to Sam, tears in her eyes. "How could he?" Drew defends himself. insisting his intentions were to advocate for better medical access and expansion of treatment options. But the optics are damaging, and Willow, who had finally begun to feel safe and in control of her life, feels utterly violated. Michael's divided loyalties. The situation is further complicated by Michael's reaction. While he initially supports Willow's outrage, he also understands Drew's business pressures and long-standing loyalty to the Quartermain family. Michael finds himself torn between his wife and the man who helped him through some of the darkest periods of his own life. Tensions rise in the Corinthos household as Willow begins to feel isolated. "You always forgive him," she accuses. "But when I needed your support, you questioned me." Michael's silence says more than any words could. This rift drives Willow to seek space, not just from Drew, but from Michael as well. She takes a temporary leave from General Hospital's patient advocacy work, feeling the need to regroup emotionally and mentally. And that's when fate intervenes. Isaiah returns, a gentle presence in a time of turmoil. Fans will remember Isaiah Morgan, the calming, soft-spoken nurse practitioner who helped guide Willow through the most difficult stages of her leukemia treatment. His ability to listen without judgment and his quiet wisdom left a mark on her, even though their interaction was limited to the hospital. Now Isaiah has returned to Port Charles, having accepted a full-time position at GH's new Integrative Wellness Center. When he runs into Willow in the GH garden, it's clear the connection is still there, perhaps even stronger now that they're on more equal footing. "You look like someone carrying a storm," Isaiah says, and it's the first time Willow breaks down in days. From there, a slow and emotional reconnection begins. Isaiah offers Willow the comfort of a neutral presence, someone not entangled in the Quartermain Corinthos drama. He listens, offers gentle counsel, and reminds her that her pain is valid, even if others fail to see it. Drew faces consequences. Meanwhile, Drew is reeling from the fallout of his decision. While he doesn't face jail time, thanks to a well-negotiated settlement, his reputation takes a hit, and Aurora's board pressures him to step back from day-to-day operations. He tries to apologize to Willow again, but she isn't ready. "You crossed a line that I can't pretend doesn't matter," she tells him. "You knew how private I was about my illness. You knew how hard I fought to feel whole again." The guilt gnaws at Drew, and for the first time in months, he questions his own ability to balance integrity with ambition. His bond with Sam also begins to strain as she too questions the man he's become. Willow's quiet awakening with Isaiah. In contrast, Willow's friendship with Isaiah grows into something that feels nourishing and safe. They begin volunteering together at the hospital's community outreach program, and Isaiah introduces her to mindfulness therapy and emotional healing work. For Willow, this feels like the first time she's had someone see her, not just the roles she plays as a mother, a wife, or a survivor. "With you, I don't have to be strong all the time," Willow admits one evening after a long day at the clinic. The air between them is charged, but Isaiah doesn't push. He respects Willow's boundaries and her emotional fragility. Still, those quiet moments, the shared glances, the way he reaches for her hand when she's overwhelmed, don't go unnoticed. And Michael does notice. Michael grows suspicious and defensive. Michael begins to grow uneasy about Isaiah's presence in Willow's life. Though he doesn't question Isaiah's kindness, he senses an emotional intimacy developing that he's no longer part of. When he confronts Willow, she doesn't deny it. "I'm not having an affair," she tells him bluntly. "But Isaiah is helping me feel something I haven't felt in a long time, heard." Michael tries to repair things, but the cracks are widening. His ongoing allegiance to Drew, despite Willow's pain, makes her feel like her voice doesn't matter. And that's something she can no longer ignore. What's next? A fork in the road. Spoilers tease that Willow will soon face a major decision about her future. She'll be offered a unique opportunity to co-lead the hospital's new wellness initiative alongside Isaiah, giving her a professional purpose independent of the Corinthos and Quartermain names. At the same time, Drew makes a grand gesture of remorse, one that could either win Willow's forgiveness or drive her away for good. And Michael will be forced to reevaluate his priorities as he risks losing the woman he loves. Will Willow follow her heart towards something new with Isaiah, or try to salvage the world she built with Michael and Drew? One thing's for sure, the old Willow is gone. What emerges next will be a stronger, more self-possessed woman who refuses to be diminished by anyone, family or not. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.